Today we are receiving the Association of Teachers of English from Guinea. And this association, whose title is, whose name I'll say is GETC, will be represented by Mamadou Abdoulaye Konate Nambi, yes, and Fatoumata. I'll be moderating, co-moderating this discussion with Harry. And Harry, welcome and thank you for accepting to be with us.
Thank you very much.
Good. So without a further delay, we're going to give the floor to Nabi. Nabi, could you please introduce your association? Okay, I will shift the question to Abdoulaye. Abdoulaye, could you please introduce GETC?
Okay, thank you very much for giving the speech. First of all, I would like to greet everyone here in this platform, Dr. Arikucha, our mentor, and for all those who are following us. GETC, Guinea English Teachers Club, is a new association of English teachers in Guinea. It's created the 27th of June 2019. Why GETC? GETC has been created when after our journey in Singapore. We have been sent in Singapore for a leadership training. So there we have been inspired. We say, okay, it is good to organize something for English teachers, knowing that English teachers in Guinea lack training opportunities. And if we build a strong community, then can help each teacher to personal development, personal and professional development. Then together, we were at the beginning 12, but by the end, 4 left. We were 8. The 8 joined hands. We went to our teachers, and together we created GETC, Guinea English Teachers Club.
Okay, good. Mamadou, could you tell us why such a creation, why you have decided to create such an association, and for the time now, what sort of activities you guys are you conducting? Mamadou, you have it.
Hello.
Yes, Nabi, we can get you clearly.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. And I'm very happy to be with you this evening. As my friend said, Mr. Abdoulaye Konate, it is after our journey in Singapore, we created this new association of the English teachers of our country. But the objectives of this creation, it is how it is to help our English teachers to be together, to share experiences, and to promote English language in our country. As you know, we are in a French-speaking country. It is very difficult to support English here. It is why we decide to create this association to promote the English language, to help our English teachers to have many opportunities to be trained by different partners as you. So right. It is the objective of the creation of this association, of this new association.
So can I just ask, how old is GETC now?
We created this association on 27th of June 2019.
Oh, okay. So 1 year and a couple of months.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And what would you say, who would you say are your members? How many members do you have? What is the demographic? Are they primary, secondary, university people? Just give us some more information about your association.
Oh, it is from all people who need English language, from primary schools, high school, secondary high school, and university. Even we have some teachers who are teaching at university. at our different universities.
Okay.
We will
As
get
the
back,
head of the department of the Informa.
okay. Now get back to your activity. And yes, you are almost 1 year now. And for sure, you have already conducted some activities. And I would like you to share with us those activities. I'm going to give the floor to Fatoumata. Fatoumata. Okay, I'll go. Yes, Fatoumata. Hello. Mamadou, can you get me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, could you share with us the different activities you have already completed so far?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Florian and Hari Kucha, because it is my first time to follow this kind of webinar. So my name is Jalo Madubilo. I'm an English teacher. I'm teaching Labe. So I'm very happy to meet you again first. And then the question that you asked me here, it is very, very important because with this association, it helps us to organize training first, okay, where we can share ideas, okay, with the English teachers in Guinea. Example, last September, okay, they organized training in Conakry. So the English teacher who are in the interior, they invited us to. They think that the English teacher in Guinea are getting more knowledge to improve their knowledge in English. Yes. Hello.
Mamadou?
Yes, can I continue?
Yeah, you have a floor, definitely, Mamadou.
Okay, no problem. So the activity, as you have seen, since they created this association, this new association, GETC, so the English teachers, we are sharing on the group, okay, with the WhatsApp account, because all the English teachers who have the WhatsApp account, we have to share ideas there. Because with this pandemic, we cannot do the training, face-to-face training, but online training, we are sharing ideas with our first responsible, like Mr. Konati and the inspector, Mr. Nabe. They are doing more things for the English teachers in Guinea. Okay, it is very important, and I appreciate again. I need your help again, just to help them, so that we have to organize more trainings, okay, to improve our knowledge in English. This is the goal, I think.
All right, good. So tell me about how you guys, attract your members.
Okay.
In terms of attraction, how do you motivate people to join you? I'm going to give the floor to Fatoumata. Fatoumata, are you back?
Yes.
Okay, now you have the floor.
Okay. Come again, please.
Yes, the question is how your association tries to attract members into the association.
Okay. We need to contribute towards. Hello.
Yes, just go ahead, Fatoumata.
We need to, hello.
Yes, Fatoumata. Okay, I'll go back to
We need to develop personally. Yes.
Fatoumata?
Network problem.
Yes.
Okay.
It is like, yeah. Nabi, could you slip into the debate and to tell us how you are getting attract members into the association?
Nabi, hello?
Yeah, Nabi.
Okay. First of all, we are trying to motivate teachers, because you cannot be the very good English teacher without being motivated. We are trying to motivate them, and we show them our different programs of training. And when we return from Singapore, they can week, and then 150 English teachers in leadership, in English teachers leadership. So that motivates many English teachers, because it is the first time to have this kind of organization, this kind of training in our country in English, and for the English teachers. In English teachers, 150 English teachers. That motivates many English teachers to be in our association. That is one. Secondly, we try to take all our time to follow the English teachers, even the teachers who are in this class situation. We go in interior of the country to meet them, with them. So that motivates, because I suffer for the first time to this kind of, they don't see this kind of activity. For the first time, nobody can take care of the English teachers. They don't have any association through which association we can motivate them. But when we create this association, we go and see the English teachers in class situation. We explain them, and we invite them for the first time to be trained in leadership with our coaches, Singaporeans. So that kind of activities and expressions in front of them motivate them. They were being very happy and motivated, because you cannot be the very English teachers without being motivated. In our country, the English teachers have many problems. They don't have documentations. And it is for the first time to create the platform for all English teachers. The platform, it is the first time to create that in our country. It is the first time. So when we create that, we give some item to discuss with them, with even our partners like how do you call them? The British Council. With British Council too, we share ideas with them and experiences, and they gave us many new ideas concerning the new methodology. All these activities motivate the English teachers to follow our association.
Great. So, as you said, we put into place many activities, and your members were interested in that. Now, good. Tell me, do you have any challenges? Like, I mean, in your association, what are challenges?
Yes. Maybe just before we move to challenges, I wanted to invite our colleagues from Guinea to talk about some of the activities that they have done and some of the other platforms that they have created, especially in Conakry, because I do understand over the last year, they've had some partnerships with the American Embassy and British Council or so, and that they have a library, or is it some space in one of your high schools where teachers can use your resources. Can you just give us a bit more information about that? Because that's something that we don't very often see in many associations.
Okay, can I say something, please?
Yeah.
Yes, Abdullah, you can say something.
Great, thank you. You know, first of all, you have to be frank to our colleagues. If you are frank, your friend will trust you. If you are not frank, they cannot trust you. We are in a French-speaking country where training opportunities are very rare. You don't have many opportunities for training opportunities. Then, when we went to our teachers, we tell them that together we are strong and we can make big impact. When we are alone, divided, we cannot inspire people, we cannot do great things. Then they trusted in us, and together we created this platform we call English Teachers Community Network. Through that, we try to organize, to create a WhatsApp group. Through that WhatsApp group, we share ideas, video experiences, and that helps each teacher to promote that we are doing that. We also think that if teacher don't have any materials, you don't have any documentation that cannot make easier your researches and cannot help you to prepare great lessons. So we created a library in a school called Lycée Senghor here. We use our means to make to buy the furnitures, and also we got some books from our coaches from Singapore. Then we opened the library. During the opening, we invited the American. We went to the UK embassy. The ambassador came in our center with the Minister of Education. We opened the center. The center is now functioning in that school. We try to organize training, but first of all, it is better to have a national trainer, a pool of teacher trainers. Then the national pool is in place. Then we thank God the Ministry of Education and his partner, the British Council, try to help us to train 10 teachers. Those are called the teacher trainers. Then after 2 weeks training, we try to organize cascade training here in Conakry at Onomo Hotel. Secondly, we left Conakry to go to a region, because in Guinea there are 8 regions. We went to Kindia, where we cascaded there. We trained also 32 teachers. Then what we want is to settle the local teachers association, and also to have a pool, a regional pool of teacher trainers. Then we try to organize all of these. Then we thank God also, because we have some opportunities, online training opportunities with Africa TESOL. When we have a teaching opportunity, we try to share the link in our platform so that our colleagues, our friends, can be in touch with their friends, their colleagues around the continent. They learn new things, and together they can change their teaching abilities or their teaching methods.
Great. Now I'll turn to Fatoumata. Do you have something to add to those activities already mentioned by Abdullah?
Yes. We did together the training in Kindia, the cascade in Kindia. I was there. I was a member. As he said, we need to effectively work in team, effectively communicate.
Okay, we're very sorry. Fatoumata is having.
We had so many activities there. So many activities there. Every day, every time we have activities there.
Okay. Which sort of activity do you have every time, every day there?
Sorry, it's raining here.
Okay. I'll turn to
It's
Mamadou.
raining here.
Mamadou, could you please tell us more about those activities you conducted in your association?
Okay, Doctor, thank you very much, Mr. Floren. You know, as I told you at the beginning, they called us here. We went to Conakry at the Onoma Hotel. Okay, and in this training, we got many things there. Okay, we have some knowledge because, as I told you, with this kind of training, we are sharing ideas. That's why, first of all, I say that I'm very, very happy to see or to meet this group because this group help us, or this group is helping us because it is our organized this kind of activities again in Guinea for this GETC. So we went to the Odmo Hotel with the British Council, and they gave us some activities there to do once when we come back now, because I'm from here, Labe. So for each region, they called two person to go to Conakry just to do the training. And in Labe here, I was with my friend, Mr. Barry. We went to there. And they asked us to do, after the training, we have to organize the activity. They gave us 20 activities to do between teachers and students again. Okay, to organize, to create English club in the different schools, even to organize some competition between teachers, okay, and then the student. So it is the first activity that we did with the council under this association again, led by our inspector, Mr. Nabil, and Ablai Konate.
Okay, apart from those activities, could you please talk a little bit about the sort of collaboration you have in with the US Embassy and the British Council? I'll be giving the floor to Nabi, the president. Nabi.
Okay, no problem.
Nabi? Nabi? Abdullah?
Yes.
Yes, tell us more about, could you go deeper about those collaboration you having with international institutions, embassies, and yes.
Okay. As I told you previously, it was the first time for teachers in Guinea to have training organized by teachers, by British Council, with the support of the National Pool of Teacher Trainers. Then the relationship at this moment is really good because we are still in touch with the British Council. Then the British Council, when we met the Ministry of Education, we explained that the situation that English teacher needs training because after our academic studies, we must benefit from some training. Then together we try to settle the National Pool of English teacher trainers. Then the British Council invited us some training for the International House, Dr. Ari Gate. Then he came here in Conakry, he trained us for 2 weeks. Then together we went to Kenya with Charlotte Thompson. The relationship is very good with the English Connects. The English Connect led by Mr. Kiros Lanston. Then the relationship at this moment with our club is really good with the Ministry of Education because even next month, we are going to start a new project with the British Council concerning English teacher training. also with the Ministry of Education, we are planning to organize teacher training also here in Conakry and in the different regions of the country. And at this moment, we thank God, there isn't any bad things at this moment. All are going well.
Yes.
Can I ask a question about your WhatsApp group, Abdullah or Mr. Nabe? I remember this group has grown from about 60 members to 161 members now. What are some of the things you do in the WhatsApp group, and why do you think it has grown, your WhatsApp group?
As I tell you, we are frank, we are honest. We tell teachers, together we created this platform. Nabe is the president. I am the vice president. We have 11 in our, we have 12 leaders, but we start them. We are not leaders forever. Today we are here, tomorrow we are not. The teacher in Zerekore can be the next president.
Yes. Abdullah?
Probably got a network problem.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, Mamadou, could you talk about that WhatsApp group?
WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I can tell you something again about this group. They created that group.
So if we are together.
Can I continue?
Yeah, teacher okay. Were disappointed. And
Abdullah, we lost you at one point, so if you could start again, please. You've probably said a lot that we didn't hear.
Okay, I said from 60 to 161, because teachers rely on GTEC members, GTEC leaders. Before GTEC, there was another association, but people refused to pay, even to pay their contribution, because they say that when they pay the contribution, they don't say anything, any opportunity. And the teacher in Zerekore, in Paranan, Manjana, and so on, are contributing. They don't know what is happening in Conakry. Then, when we have a teaching opportunity, we call the teachers, we invite them to join the place to follow the training. We don't need any amount from anyone. Then prove that they rely on us, they trust GTEC, and the number is going up every time.
Okay, so yours is trust.
Yeah, trust, and also self-reliance. We rely on everyone, because together we are strong.
Okay, so trust and unity.
Unity, of course.
I just wanted to share with you a comment from the chat box from the Tanzanian English Language Teachers Association, and they are saying that their association is here to support your growth, and they are ready to share their own experiences with you anytime. So if you would like to get in touch with the president of the Tanzanian English Language Teachers Association, you can do that through the affiliates, Africa TESOL affiliates group. But they also have a question: how much is the government doing to support the work of GETC?
Okay, at this moment, except our training opportunity we have with the British Council, the government doesn't give any amount to GTEC members. We contributed after our training in Singapore. Each member contributed. We took our own money to contribute to create or to buy the furnitures and so on, some books even. And also even the training we are organizing, it is through our pocket we are organizing the different training. we don't despair. We are going to the government also to explain that what we are doing, because we are doing this for the nation, but they are the authority, they must support us. We are not really our money, we haven't got any amount from the government yet.
So are you in a sense saying that you are not recognized by the government? Are you recognized? So what do you need to do for the government, for the Ministry of Education and Literacy to support you?
Really, we are recognized, because even the report you made, Dr. Kucha, you even mentioned GTEC. They saw the name of GTEC in the report. They didn't ask you why, because they know us. We are already in touch. Even 3 or 5 days ago, I was in touch with the General Secretary, and she knows GTEC. We also went to meet the Ministry of Administration. The Minister of Administration also knows that GTEC is here already. But we are recognized, but we know that in many African countries, except our nation, sometimes it's not easy to support the different associations. They think that we are organizing things to earn money from them. Whereas we are organizing this to help teachers, because English teachers are those who are not involved in any training in Guinea.
Okay.
Then at Onoma Hotel, they knew that your GTEC is there.
Okay, before we, yes, Mamadou?
Yes. Okay, as Mr. Konate said here, so you, Mr. Flores, and Harry Kuchi, what you are doing for us, we cannot talk thank you, because because what you are doing is good. So we need your help again. For example, we have been studying English only for 3 years. So only 3 years, we cannot have more knowledge about English. Now, by doing these kind of trainings, it can help us good at English. So first of all, I need your help again, and you have to support us as what you are doing. You have to add again. We are very happy again to celebrate with you.
Okay, yes, somewhere you talk about English club activity, and someone from Burkina Faso would like to know more about the different activities you conduct with those English club, so to get inspired. So what are the different activities you carry with your English clubs?
Okay, we created this English club just to improve our knowledge. Because as we say that no one is perfect. So if you are sharing, it can help us. Like I said right now. So if example you finish, you study only for 3 years. No training, no challenge. Okay, with other teachers, it's very difficult for you, because we have to help our students. By helping our students, we have to in Guinea, okay, different schools, which it improve our knowledge. The goal to be good at English, which is the goal.
Hello?
Yeah.
Abdullah?
Yes.
Yes, please take the floor and tell us those activities you conduct with your English clubs.
Okay. you know, as I said previously, when our teachers are well trained, they can organize Greek lessons and the student can understand the lesson. That can also involve students to learn the language and also to practice the language. And that's why we created the clubs. Then in each region, we invited two teachers from public schools. They came here in Conakry and they are being trained. And we gave them some toolkit. Then they return in their different places and to set up the English clubs. And through that club, they can involve some teachers, some students, at least 25 students, from 20 to 25. Then those are students can also inspire the other students. And through the toolkit, the lessons are easier. They can play games. They can speak a little by little English, and by the end to learn the language and to practice currently. Then it is what we organize. We invite the different teachers for different regions. We give them the toolkit, and they go back to the different places and to set up the English clubs.
All right, great.
Can I just ask, I don't know if we still have Fatuma. Fatuma, you don't need to put your video on if you have connection problems, but can you just tell us something about, I'm taking you back and I'm sorry, about your membership in terms of gender and the roles that your different, the females and the males in your committee perform. Fatima,
Yes.
did you hear us?
Hello.
Yes, just carry on. You don't need to say hello. Just get on talking. We can hear you.
Okay. We know that about this GETC, we have too many chances, sorry. This GETC, it is a way for me to assess my skills and my qualities. It can consider my aims in life to set my goals. So I'm so happy to be a member of this group.
So what would
because
you...
now,
okay. Carry on.
Because now in my school, I know how to manage my class. It was one of our activities in this group, in this association. I have so many things to manage this class because of GTEC.
Okay.
Like Fatoumata, well, the question is, in terms of gender, okay, how many, female and male teachers do you have in your association?
How many female? It's too much, I don't know.
I think that's something that Abdullah or Nabe could respond to, because they have a bigger picture.
It's Mr.
Okay. Okay. In this group, we are equals. We said that despite our administrative functions, we are colleagues, we are friends in a platform. No one can say, Mr. Konate. No, I am Abdullah Konate in a platform, so that we are friends. we are equals. The female and male are in a platform. Even yesterday, I called the different members. We have many ladies from different places in our country. Mali Yembere, Labe, Forakaria, Fatmata is speaking. In Conakry here, you have so many, but the average of men is higher.
So many.
Does that reflect the demographics of English teachers in your country? Are they more male than female teachers? Or would you say there are more female teachers?
No, frankly speaking, there are not so many female in the teaching English in Guinea.
Right. And in your leadership team, I know that there are about 2 or are there 3 committee members. So how many members do you have in your leadership team and how many of them are female?
Yeah, in we are 11 members. And we have 4 females. 4 females, yes.
And how has it been? What what is the future of what are your plans in the near future for equity in your leadership as well? Because this is about personal and also leadership development. Do you have any plans? Are you comfortable with 4 female members in your panel?
No. What we want is all the female to join GETC. And also, perhaps in some years, we leave. We let the place to another leaders. We wish to be replaced by females.
Okay.
All right. Great. This is a good ambition. And is it for the nearest future? Or?
Yes, yes. Because frankly speaking, it's not easy at all. It is really difficult to be leader for many years. It is really time.
Okay, now we will shift to mentorship issues. Now, during this debate, I can see that you are lucky you have one mentor, that association of Delta from Tanzania, which is ready to accompany, to be with you and to follow you in your activities. Now, tell us what are the different mentors you have in your association and what sort of collaboration are you having with these mentors?
Really, we thank God. In November last year, when we met Dr. Arikucha, I met him one day in the afternoon. Since that day to now, we have a good relationship. Dr. Arikucha is doing all the best for us to promote our group. Really, we thank you, Arikucha, doctor, and also Mrs. Ari, so Mrs. Wendy and all from UK. Really, the two in our platform, we can say it is a good gift from God. Really, they are doing all the best for us. I didn't see Dr. Arikucha hungry. Everything we are doing is there to advise us, to support us, to do all the best for GETC. Really, every day, GETC members, we are talking about that. We said that if we are here today, we must thank Dr. Arikucha. Really, we thank him. We also thank Mrs. Wendy and all from UK for everything they are doing, even Amen, because we are also discussing sometime, really also helping us. And also Africa TESOL executives, they are really helping GETC to succeed. Because our members are joining the different webinars. We know that we have network challenges here in Guinea. But most of the time, when we have the time, we join the different webinar to follow. That really helps our different colleagues. Yeah, we thank them.
So you mean you have two mentors now? You talk of Wendy and Harry Kusha, right?
Yeah, Kiros Lansom is supporting it for the British Council.
Okay. Now, in the future, I mean, in the near future, what do you think your mentorship program will be? Mamadou, could you say something?
Okay, for this, yes, I can say something about this. So for the future, I would like to see all the English teachers in Guinea to speak this language first, to have good methods, good skills, okay, competencies, like you said, just to help our students. This is the goal. To see all the students again in Guinea speaking English fluently. So for that, as we have started now, with you, with the trainings, and we can get, I think, more skills, okay, more knowledges, so that we can help our students in Guinea to be good at English one day. This is, I think it is my goal, just to see even in the villages, to see the people speaking English now. Yeah.
Yes, like you have, you did not get me well, Mamadou. The question is on mentorship. And I would like you to share with us your future plan in terms of leadership.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. So for that, we would like to maintain our relationship. Okay, as my president said, Mr. Konate, since you started helping us, Mr. Harry Kucha, and you, Flavian, so and the other mentor, we would like to have good relationship to good relationship. Yes.
Apart from yes, okay.
Carry on, Flavian.
Apart from Harry and Wendy, are you thinking about some mentors, other mentors?
Yeah, we like to think also.
You think we can?
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, go, yeah. Mr. Konate, go.
Yeah, Konate, you can carry on.
Yeah, we like to think also the head of English department here at SELA, the University of Conakry. Yes, he also advising us a lot.
Okay.
Yes, the other department, Mr. Usman Nabe. He also doing we also want to thank our colleagues from Tanzania. We are open. We will be welcome. We will be very happy when they will try to accept us. We only would like to collaborate with them. All the English associations around the continent, we are open. We like to have a good relationship with every association, because we are a young association. If we are close, we cannot succeed. We have to be opened. We have to join hands to make bigger or to make big things in our country here, because it is a French-speaking country. We have to change things like Rwanda. It is what we are thinking of.
Hello,
okay,
Mr. Flavia.
Okay, Mr. Nabe has joined us back. Welcome back.
Okay.
You disappeared. Okay, did you want to say something before we carry on?
Thank you. It concerns our mentorship. For instance, when we talk about our different mentorships, for instance, Mr. Kucha, Hari Kucha, we have to talk about Mr. Hari Kucha and Mrs. Wendy. That is outside of our country, but inside of our country, we can talk about Mr. Nabi. Harikucha does everything for us. He's very patient. He is always ready to listen to us. We know we are in a French-speaking country. It is not easy for us to promote this language. It is not easy, but we know it is not impossible to. We can do it with our motivation and with the help of Mr. Arikucha, Wendy, Mr. Nabe, and other English associations. For instance, through TESOL, we learn many things from you. By sharing experiences, we learn many things from you. So we are very happy, but we need more mentorship. We need more. Mr. Kucha Harikucha is one of our best because Mr. Harikucha helped us to do everything concerning the good methodology, the good promoting of the English language in our country. So we are very happy and we are very satisfied for everything he does for us. And Mr. Wendy and Mr. Nabeti, but we need more, We want to work with all the English associations in the world, just to help our country to be very good in English. It is it is the objective of our association. As I said for the first time, our objective, it is how to promote English language, how to help the English teachers to be trained, how to cherish experiences with others English teachers in African countries, even in a white country. It is our objective. So we need. We know
Mr. Nabi, Mr. Nabi, while you are there,
some difficulties, many. Yeah.
Nabi, while you are there, there's a question that we've just got from our Facebook audience, because listening to you and the other panelists, it looks like there are real challenges that you have in your teacher association. And I can see that there's a lot of solidarity on the chat box, not just Tanzania. There are people like Musa Ouattara, is that Burkina Faso? I can remember, who are also happy to support you. Burkina Faso and Tanzania, they all have a thriving teacher associations. There's also, I can see that. But there's a question from Facebook, and I think this is your opportunity to talk about the real issues that you face if you need the support of all these different teacher associations. And the question is, what is your biggest challenge to develop your association and teachers in particular? And that comes from Kesia.
Our biggest challenge in this association, it is because we don't have many females in our association. That is the reality. And it is because even when we take all the English teachers of our country, we don't have many females we don't have many females. That is the reality of even the country, not only in our association. It is why we have some difficulties with that reality. That is one. Secondly, Secondly, we need the materials. We need the new materials. Because in Guinea, you can see 4 English teachers for 1 book to prepare their lessons. It is not easy. It is not easy. So we need the materials. We need to train our English teachers. These are some challenges we have in this association. So we need to realize all these dreams to be in front of the international reality.
Also, we know that our teachers in Guinea like face-to-face training.
Yes.
They have online training challenges. They don't know how to be connected. They like face-to-face training. That it is better to train them, and we are even struggling for that. Because when you say a teacher to follow online training, it talks about connection. We know that we must make some sacrifices, but most of them don't like online training. They must be trained to know how to use Zoom, how to use Skype, how to use Microsoft Teams. They must know that. They must be trained. We don't know they really like face-to-face training. And we don't have the means. I'm talking about financial means, yes.
Yes, and also the places where we can meet the English teacher. Like example in Labe, normally we should have a place where we can meet each other with the English teacher and share idea. Mamu, India, something like this. Okay, but as you said that we need the financial assistance, it will be very good for us.
Right, well, okay. Thanks for picking on that, Mamadou, because I was going to ask about how your association operates outside Conakry. Do you have branches in the 8 regions, or are you planning to do that? How do you coordinate what's happening in the regions? Because, for example, I don't think that teachers from Kindia can come to Conakry to hold meetings if you had face-to-face meetings. So how do you work with your members that are far away in the regions?
Okay, Doctor? Hello, Doctor?
Yeah,
Yes.
carry on.
Yeah.
That's a question
at this moment, Bilo is calling from Labe. Fatumata is calling from Koya. They are not in Conakry. I am in Conakry with Nabe. And there are other leaders in other regions. Bilo is in Middle Guinea. Fatumata is in Lower Guinea. We also have some colleagues, some leaders in Upper and Forest Guinea. When we have to discuss, we organize a short webinar here in Guinea. We organize a webinar for discussion, to discuss. We do that. And when we have an opportunity to go to a different region, we meet them face to face. We use that. We do all online with the different members.
Okay. I guess, Flavian, we are running out of time. Could I just ask one question and then I'll hand over to you? Where do you see your association in the next 1 or 2 years? What are the goals that you want to achieve?
The goal?
Maybe the president. Maybe let's start with the president, Mr. Nabe.
Okay. Okay.
The goal is to help all our English teachers to be trained. That is very important.
Okay.
Okay, Konate, anything to add?
To add, to train teachers and to be united, to be together, to make one.
Amadou?
Yes.
Yeah.
To have a good relationship, like, and to share ideas.
That is our goal. The goal is to promote, and we cannot promote the English. That's why we need the new.
Nabi
has disappeared again.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Africa TESOL panel discussion on personal, professional, and leadership development. As you could all be aware, today our guest is GETC from Guinea, and this association is represented by Mamadou, Abdoulaye, Nabi, and Fatoumata. And I co-facilitate this discussion with my senior Harry. So thank you for thank you for panel discussion, and we expect to see you in 2 weeks' time for a new panel discussion. Thank you and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Very happy.